So physical design is going to operate under these two are the most useful operating systems in the physical design domain. So I'm just most of terminologies Linux and Unix or most are similar. Uh, just command wise everything is same. Only just environment, this slight change in environment. That's it. Now you won't understand what is that. Just I'm just capturing few definitions to get what is Unix and what is Linux. Now first I'm introducing the Linux. Linux. What I 1 minute. So Linux is one of the operating system. This is called an open source. It is an open source operating system where in terms of physical design, I'm explaining where our all EDA tools in the semiconductors are made up of this Linux environment. So EDA, I will explain you. So some people during the initial classes they ask you which tools you are providing. We have Synopsys tool, Cadence tool, right? So all these Cadence, Synopsys, and other tools take. I mean, to open some file inside that one, that will goes to the Linux environment. All these are controlled with the Linux environment. So, uh, just to think it's an open source. It's like a terminal we call. So, for best example to give you, you know, all aware of C language, right? So, suppose if you want to write some C program, where you will call it as terminal, right? Here we call it as shell, C shell. There you can call as C shell or terminal. CSHELL, shell. Here we call it as Linux shell, or we can call it generally simple way you can call it as one terminal, right? So how you are going to write a C? Just remember how you written C language, a C program in your engineering first year, right? The same way there is one terminal or shell. So where you are going to write some data, and now you written some data. Now you want to save the system. So now save the file. Now you saved the file, right? Now you want to open that file. How to open this file? How to save the file? How to edit the contents of the file? Suppose if you want to move this file from one file name to the another file, how to do? So if you want to move this file contents into the some other file, copying, how you will do? How you will edit? All these are important to you. You understand my point? You this history, if you want the history, you can Google it, no problem. About the lining, you only just remember that it's a open source operating system, right? So this was, if you want to know that who invited that, some Intel 8, Intel people, one of the Intel person was invited this one. Okay. So it also takes embedded system also. I mean, embedded system people also do their work with this Linux environment. It's a most prominent one. Like think that it's an open source software collaboration one. You just this thing is enough for you. I don't want to add more. I mean, introduction or definition for this. And the Unix is also same. Unix is also one of the operating system. This was the first. This is the first compared to the Unix, Linux. It was developed in 1963. It was developed by AT and Bell Lab. So here you can add a plain text. I mean, plain text nothing means some information you want to store, that you can store by using a file system. We are going to call hierarchical file nothing but. So in one directory you can create multiple files. So in that directory you can create multiple directories. That is called hierarchy. Hierarchy is nothing but some head, under head, some people are there. Under that people, some other people are there, sub people. That is called hierarchical. Remember this one. This hierarchical word also will come later. And this inter-process communication, nothing but you're going to copy one data into another data, one file to the another file. If you want to, suppose you written some file, two files you have written. In one file you have written name and your what you're doing. In the second file, you're written some information, your place where you stay. If you want to club these two one under one file, so what are these commands you have to know. Till now you understand, right? Okay, so this is simple diagram. This is some Unix operating system, or it is mostly similar to the Linux operating system. How it works? So it works multitasking. You can have multiple. So in one, you can have multiple terminals. Actually, you can work command line interface. Nothing but each line, one line you will have, and it is portable. It's a file system. Like multiple files can be created. Pipes, nothing but I said na, if you want to open the two files at a time, if you want to compare two files at a time, then how you will do? So this pipeline or some difference, dealing difference, that I will explain you. Scalability, these all things have some advantages which you don't want. If you want, just please Google it. Okay. This is a most important one. So I said, no, Linux is mostly popular choice for VLSI design because it is a open source. Even you can install and you can work, and has large number of tools and utilities. Nothing but large number of commands, so which you can edit and you can play with it. Right? It's like a shell script. Now I already said, right. So if you want to execute a C program, you have some terminal where you can write what your steps. The same way, like a C shell, we have here a Linux shell. Linux shell, it can be called as TCSH or BSH, some SH shell. You remember this one? This is a shell. Okay. So shell is nothing but where you are going to write something and processing it. Okay. So you had to know this one. So miscellaneous and installation management is not much important for you. Only you have to play with the file system management, text processing, bash environment, user management. These four are important. In this file system is most important thing you have to do. Okay, so don't if you don't want to understand these things, leave about the categories. You just learn the commands. So if I say file, how open a file, close a file, edit a file, that comes under file system. If I go for bash environment, so when did you created the file, the time, the date is called bash environment. Text, text nothing but suppose if you want to copy the file, so how you are going to copy, how you are moving it, that comes to test processing. These are some categories, so which you don't want to note. Okay, and I just captured difference between the Linux and Unix. So actually, both are the both origin is from different. One is Linux is developed in 1990s, and Unix developed in 1960s. And this is from Intel x86 processor, and Unix from 80 and Bell. And it's a open compared to coming to the introduction. Linux is an open source, and large number of programs work together with online. And coming to this Unix was developed by AT&T Labs with different commercial vendors, and some. This is also one of open source, and licensing is different from one license wise, it has its own license. Linux and Unix has its own license. Kernel, nothing but a shell. In Linux we call bash shell. Unix we call as TSH. And availability, both are available widely. And there is some community support. Community support means if you need some help on that, you can do for both the cases. Now, if I say something script, you just indicate only the Linux. Linux environment is important. Okay. Just let me know if you understand these things. Oh, nothing is there here. But what is a Linux? Even Linux is also not important, but it's some open source operating environment where you are going to work. Or your EDA tools are going to work here. Okay. So can someone say yes? Then I will just explain you some commands. We can call GNU Linux also, but it's olden days, it is called GNU Linux. Guys, please tell me. Say yes or no. You can hear me, right? So this is
Yeah.
a symbol of the Linux, penguin. If you just search for the Linux, you will see the penguin symbol. Okay, you understand, right? Okay, just tell me whether you understand. Can I go for the main concepts?
Yeah,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Please continue.
Okay. Actually, if you want to try this one, you just go to your Google. Okay. Let just actually when you will get this tool environment, na, then you can go. Just to practice now. Sorry. So Mobi Exterm. You just click this one. Okay. If you are using the no, Windows instead of MacBook, so this is available. So first one, enter this word. Okay. Go to the, or else you can have direct online compiler also, but few commands will not work. So now what I am using in industry, it's a slight change here. Once you get the tool right, then you are able to operate the same. Right? Click on this. Why I'm saying this one? Not to practice that one. Right? Once you open this, do the get mobi term now. Okay. So you can go for the free edition download. I already downloaded that one.
We
So
can't
when
see it. Yeah.
hello, yes, ma'am, tell me any
It is
issue?
screen sharing is not visible for us.
Oh, sorry. Just let me know. Okay. Oh, sorry. You you had to inform me, right? Okay. Now you are able to see. I just open some Google page.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So just press mobile X term. Okay. When you click this term, the first link, the first one, you just click this one. Okay. And this get this term now. X term, we call it as X term. If you open multiple terminals now, we call multiple X term. X alphabet X term. Now you click download. I already downloaded, but let me do that again. So it will download and it will give two files. Okay. Now you go for this portable edition. It will ask some host name and you write your name. Then it will open like this window. Okay. You are able to see this window, correct? You are able to see my cursor, right? I clicked on some session,
Yes, ma'am.
confirm, right? So it will open that one and then click session. Then once you click the session, okay, there is SSH. This is secure cell session. I said, na, we will call where we are going to write something that is called shell. This we call it as TSHS bash BSH. Like if you go for the C language, it is called CSH. Okay, you have to click this one. Okay, click this. Then your some host ID will be there with respect to your laptop. You just enter that one. If you don't know, if you click that one also, you will get an error. If I don't have now, see, please something I press something 10 like that, 10 point something 09. Okay, specific name, right? I'm just giving some name, random name you can give, any name also fine. Okay, no, okay. So it will say host name is not okay. So then it will give you the host. You will, I mean, already I opened it, that's why I didn't get. If you don't have host name, so when you click OK, the host name will see this one. You enter that host name and give some random name. Then you just click this session. It will work, right? Now I will explain you. This is called, sorry, this is called a terminal, or you can say that this is called one extern. Okay. So first thing, uh, first what I'm saying, the first command we have to know. Yeah, this, if you want to go for the next terminal, this is the next terminal. Then do enter, right? Something data, it's messy, right? So to avoid the data, we are going for clear. So just this is not first command. This is clear, right? The first command is that where you are now. So this path, I mean, where you are nothing but your present directory. If you want to know your present directory, first you have to press pwd. So it's a present working directory. So if you are interested, just actually you have to know this one. Okay, pwd, nothing but your present working directory. Do enter. So since I didn't do anything on here, this one, so that's why it is showing the home, nothing but whatever the server, this one. And now I'm in one extension called mobile extension. This is your present working directory. So why you need the present working directory? So you need the present directory because you're going to handle multiple blocks, blocks. Nothing but suppose if in your design, so they may assign different types of blocks, right? Here block nothing but work, right? Some how I to say now. Just I was in processor team. Okay, some people may in CPU team, some people may in video team. So only video consisting of only video. So internally there are some blocks, right? Oh, how I can explain you, right? If I say CPU system, I mean your PC, you have input output one block. Input devices one block, output devices one block. CPU is one block. But when we go for inside CPU, you have control unit, some memory unit, right? Inside memory unit also there are multiple blocks. So you may operate different blocks. Nothing but you have to you have to work under different directories. Then you have to know which in which path you're. Suppose now I'm going to work under some x1. The x1 is my block, another block is y2. So if x1, under x1 only, that all x1 related files should be there. So the second block related has to go to the second file. So for that you have to know whether you are in x1 or y1. That is called present working directory, pwd. Okay, so remember that present working directory. Now, the first command in your Linux is ls, list. Okay, so I just executed ls and tried enter, right? So ls nothing but what are the things present in your this directory path. We can call this is called path. Okay, this is present working directory. Ls nothing but list. What all lists are there in your design? I have initially I have desktop. Some default one will be there. Default one is desktop, launch holder, documents, the readme text. So these all things are not necessary. Only 1 minute. Okay. Okay. I already created few directories. That's why it was there. Desktop, launch folder, my documents, readme text are the default directories are present, right? Directory. Now coming to what I'm just using multiple times a directory. So what is a directory? What is a file? Right? And now suppose best thing that, and now you have multiple papers. So you all these papers you club together and put in some folder, right? So that folder is called a directory, and internal things are called files. So I have 10 files. These 10 files are kept under some path. That path is called directory. Okay, you got right. Now ls. Now just a list I got. If you want to get the list in order of creation, then we have to go for ls minus lrt. ls minus lrt give the list which you created in time. If you see, when I installed this MobiXGem, the first one is desktop document. But at the end, I created one directory called physical design. I mean, to test one whether it is working or not, I have created a directory. I will say how to create a directory. Okay, so this success I have created, V I have created, and I have created a file. I will explain you what is a file. If you see the color, you observe, right? So blue color all indicates directories, right? Something we have to do inside that. And N is nothing but some file. Okay, file is different, directory is different. The simple system is, you already know, I think. So you're taking few files, right? All files are kept under one path is called a directory. Okay, till now you understand these things? Okay, anyone? Guys, this is really important. I don't know who are recent pass out, who had a gap of the before, I mean after the BTech, but these questions will definitely ask. So if suppose some example, I was in your place, I have 2 years of gap, so you have to go as a 2 years experienced person. If you don't know how to open a file now, then they easily find out that you're not a experienced guy. I'm just saying that you today onwards you have to respond to me, then only I will start the class. You understand this one? First one I explained is PWD, present working directory. Okay, and I explained you ls, the list. If you want to, you created multiple directories. If you want to know the timestamp nothing but the time you created the file or you created a directory. Okay, ls minus lrt. Okay, respond to me. You understand or not? Just say yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone, Krishna, Ali, all are there
Yes,
in
ma'am.
call, right? Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
right. Now, this is fine. That suppose you don't know how, I mean, actually, this hyphen LRT is there, na? This we call it as switch. I'm just directly going because you're, I mean, you're in high level, right? That's why I'm just using some terminology. So this is these are called commands, Linux commands. Okay, pwd is one command, ls is one command, ls minus lrt is one command with respect to ls. Hyphen lrt is there, na? That is called switch. If I go, if I do ls is a common command. If I go for lart, okay, right. If you see, there is a difference between these two. Did you find out? So if you see, desktop is common, my documents common, launch folder. Actually, no one teach you like this. I'm sure for sure that they will simply go to help. Then you enter this command. They will say like that only. You are observing, right? So now the cursor, you are able to see my cursor, I think. Now if you see this area and if you see this area, this command executed by me is ls minus lart, and the first one is ls minus lrt. Did you see any difference here? Can someone explain what is the difference here? Anyone? Apurva, Krishna, Ali, why you are
Web,
dull today?
no, ma'am. For web file, it is having one more file,
Correct.
and you told bash history.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
one
only
more file.
bash history. If you see, there is two dots here and two dots here and one bash history. If you compare these two things, there is one dot bash history, correct? So what this means, right? I'm going to say this is one switch under the command ls. This is one switch. This is one more switch. And one more switch is ls minus rt. Okay, now you're seeing the pattern right now. You see, right? It will show the times. It show the. I will explain you what is this LRWX ladder. I mean, first we will know, and what is this user group that you don't know. The date of creation, time, and the file name. If you see here, it's different. So all the command hyphen is called switch. So you want to know how to know this one. I know, that's why I'm explaining you what ls minus lrt, ls minus lrt, ls minus rt. But if you want to know, you have to do. I mean, I don't know whether here it is option or not. There is command called man. Okay, ls. Um, uh, you are right. Man is nothing but a manual. You are aware, right? When you are in engineering, they used to provide some manuals to write it down. The same way here, man command will helps or describe each and everything inside the command. You see, actually, you are seeing like ln minus s. What ln minus s will do? And you're seeing right, minus o, it preserve original dates. Minus p, extract. Minus t, list. Minus v, verbose, actually we call verbose. Minus f, that hyphen f, it's a file. So these things, I mean, hyphen list, I don't know this command, I think something different came. But generally, if you want to know internally how to use this command, you have to go for man command. Now man is nothing but it will explain you the commands. I mean, what are the things present inside, how to use this command, what are the hidden options in the command, what are the switches in the command. Even it will show the description. Okay, now man pwd. Actually, this I mean, this is online, right? That's why maybe it is not showing. It is also showing some different thing. Okay, let remember that only command. I will explain you later. Now I'm in man page. Now I'm just, I have to go for the terminal. Nothing but xterm. Then what I have to do? Right? Escape q. Now it returned to the my present directory. You understand right here? So first command, present working directory. The second command, ls. Are someone saying something?
Hello.
Yeah, yes. You're not able to see the screen.
No, for now we are not able to see, ma'am.
But till now you understand, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
But
right.
it is we have, if we want to start writing in that, we have to code these all LRT, LART, RT, man
Mm,
PWD,
mm.
all of these comments.
No, actually, internally there are inbuilt commands. These are all inbuilt open source commands existed in your this Linux shell. So you have to know which command to use, right? So which command to use, how it works, you have to know. That's it. You understand my point?
For installation, for running
No,
purpose, there are
actually,
some.
installation, right? When you get a tool that you just learn. Now this is through online. You just try through online. Okay. I mean, I don't have this tool because I can't show you my main tool. How I mean, where I'm working, that I can't show, right? That's why I install. I can't use my company laptop also to show you.
Mm,
Right.
mm,
That's why I installed in my personal laptop this Mobi XTEM. This Mobi XTEM, that too, this is a Linux environment. We have different environments. So I, because we are mostly using this Linux environment, that's why I have installed that one. So initially I have said na how to install that one. You do and try. Even you will see the same type of window, and just do try to execute your commands. So in now what I did, pwd, what pwd will do, right? What ls will do. Now just I will tell you, you understand, right? What is ls? So main commands are ls. Okay, let me show again. Ls will show without time. Will show only the list. Ls minus lrt will show with respect to timestamp. I have created this directory at 7 o'clock. Okay, and this will show. And coming to this, one more command which we use morely, ls minus art. So when you see ls minus art, this a nothing but hidden files. There are some hidden files in your directories. So if you want to see that hidden files, then you have to go for ls minus lat. So these three are mostly used commands in the while opening the file system, or while going to check what all files are created. Suppose many files will created during the your execution process, then you have to know which file when created during the flow plan step while you are running the flow plan, right? So there are multiple logs created. So macro placement, pin placement, ports placement, like standard, I mean physical cells placement, then it will create multiple logs and multiple directories. So if you want to know that one, do ls minus lat. There are some hidden files also it will create. So if it is important, we have to do ls minus lat. You make it pwd ls minus lat, ls minus lat, ls minus rt. If you want these type of switches, you have to do man command. Man nothing but it simply helps to you what are the switches in this and how to use. Till this point you got right. So why I'm stressing in it, today is only the actual class. Now I clearly am saying that I don't know who when you are the pass out. If you are the pass out in 2000 something, now 24. Now if you are in pass out in 2021, so the 21 guy go to the industry with a 2.5 3 years experience. So he has to never he has to know all these commands perfectly. These are basic commands which you have to know. Okay, you got it right. I'm just repeating multiple times because I faced the situation when 10 years back. That's why I'm just face. You should not face the same thing. When I started my career in industry, I don't know. You understand, right? Shall I go for the next command? Suppose if you want to get switches, you have to go man command. Man is nothing but a manual, and the command name. Command name is ls. If I go for
Excuse,
one, yeah, yes.
bash dot underscore history. What is that? And double dots.
No, actually, this I will explain you. This is something hidden files. If you open also, it will not open. Yeah, now I had to say one more command. Then I will say what is. If you want to see something inside this bash history, how to do that, I will explain. Okay. Now, thing is that now if I do again pwd, now if you feel all this messy, we can do clear. This clear is one more command which cleans your window, right? All backside history you're not seeing. It will show the first one. I mean, first terminal. It will show a blank page, right? Now, uh, uh, you're understanding correct? Clear is a one more command to clean your terminal. Okay. Now, now I'm going to create a directory. How you are going to create a directory? Nothing but make mk shortcut directory, dir shortcut, make directory. Now I'm going to create a directory under the name of Krishna. Okay. Right. Now I created a directory. You have to know whether this directory is created or not. What you will do now? Anyone can explain? Now I have created directory. You have to check whether it is created or not. Anyone try? Please respond. If you don't know, just let me know. No. How to check whether this directory is created or not?
PWD by
PWD.
command.
PWD is not showing, right? It is a present
LS.
directory path. Correct.
LS.
LS. Yeah. If you see LS, it is created. But I don't know when it is created. I have to know which is the latest. Then
ls lrt
LS, LS
minus
hyphen LRT. Hyphen you can say, or you can say switch. Now I have created one directory Krishna. Now what I have to do? I have to do something under the Krishna. So I have to go into the directory. Then my current directory should be Krishna. Now something I want to work under Krishna. So I'm just doing CD. CD nothing. Don't I mean you're going as a experienced, then don't say the current directory. Your current directory is cd. Now you have to type kr. Okay. Now whether kr is there, and instead of typing Krishna, you can give tab. Right now there is only with the one name key. So if I give tab, if I press tab now, directly it will goes to Krishna. Suppose if I go for P, if I give tab, it will go to physical design, because only one directory name starts with physical design. Right now I'm going for Krishna. I given tab. This is a one of the shortcut. Instead of typing Krishna, so they will observe you. The guys, your leads will observe you whether you are doing properly or not. Even that. Okay. Now, simply if you want to go into some directory with some specific name, do present current directory. CD stands for current directory. Current directory, that name of the directory, enter. I do enter. Now I have to check whether I'm in Krishna or not. Generally, it is showing now it in Krishna, but sometimes it will not show. In your design, it will show simply a dollar sign. Depends upon your what directory structure. If in our if now presently in now I'm working in some company that will show greater than symbol here. But now I have to check whether I'm in Krishna directory or not. What I have to do now? Anyone? Now I'm just remember, actually it is clearly showing that, yeah, I'm in Krishna directory, but I had to confirm this whether I'm in that directory or not. For that,
Now we have
what
to use PWD.
correct? I had to check present P working directory. Right, I'm into the Krishna. Now it's I feel this all these are not good. I mean, not clear. Then what I have to do? I don't want all this information should present here. Then what I have to do?
Clear.
Clear. I'm just clearing this data. Right. Again, I'm just doing PWD. Right. Now I have created one directory. Okay. Suppose if I want to create one more directory under Krishna, I'm just going for again make a directory. MK stands for make, dir it starts for directory. Now I'm creating Ali. Right. I'm in, now I'm into Ali. Right now, if I want to go for Ali, again the same case. I had to go for Ali. I just went in Ali. Again, I had to check. Now, this meaning is that my user is home and I was in the terminal called mobi xterm. My original directory is Krishna. In that Krishna, we have created one Ali, one more directory called. This is called progressive directories. Okay. You understand till that, right? How to create a directory. Now you know how to create a directory. Now again, I'm going to clear this one. Why I'm explaining you multiple times, because you have to keep in this mind. Now I want to create a file. How to create a file? So generally in industry we are going to create a file called gbin. Gbin. But here bin command gbin is not working. It's a bin. It's a editor file. Now I'm just going to create a name with Apurva. Now I'm going to create, it's a directory. The Krishna is a directory. In the Krishna, I've created one more directory called Ali. Now these are directories. Now I'm going to create a file. 1 minute. Sorry. Now I'm going to create a file with the command bin. Generally, you can use gbin. Okay. You understand, right? Vim and gbim both are same, but since it is online old version, it's showing as Vim. Vim Apurva. Enter. Now a new file is created. Now I'm just saying that Apurva. I don't know spelling. Apurva is beautiful. Right? I have saved this information. Ali is reading every day. Okay. and Krishna is preparing for interview. Any data you can enter just for interviews. Yadu is listening to my classes, listening. So this is some information, right? File consisting of, you can say this is some data. Okay. Now this is under name of Purva. Now you if I close this one, it will not save, right? When you do something in your Word, yeah, if you close that, it will not save. Then this insert nothing but I will say to insert or to write something data, we have to be in insert. Okay. Now you want to save this file. Generally, okay, now yeah, just I will say in terms of present online one. Now you do escape. So if you see escape, it went. Now just I press escape insert, you are seeing that insert mode. If it is in insert mode, you can write something. If I go for escape, this insert term is not visible, right? You understand, right? Now escape I did. Now I'm just saving the file. How to save file? Colon, right? You know how to give a colon, shift colon, okay? W, Q. W, nothing but it saves the file. Q stands for quit the file. Nothing but if I write something data, if I go for escape, colon, WQ, WQ indicates save the file and quit the file. Right, done. Now I have to see whether the file is present or not. Apurva, can you say whether your file is there or not? How, which command I have to execute?
PWD.
PWD. Is there something file here, Apurva?
No.
No, right? Then what I have to do? Think, Apurva, no problem. So if I do something, what command I have to enter to know the file?
LS. It's an
LS.
LART.
Yeah, LS is also fine. LS in file. So did we create multiple files? No, I have created only one file called Apurva. Now, what this Edu want to see, I mean, Edu Kundalu want to see what is existed in the file. Then he had to open that file. How will open the file? Again, the same command, bin A. I given only since one file is there, na, A I given S tab. Then Apurva came. Now I had to open. Now you already saved this file. Now why he don't want to edit your file? Then he have to close this file. So I'm if I close this one, it will close the terminal, but I have to close only this terminal, this file. Then escape colon q, enter. Okay. Next, now I'm just doing ls minus lrt. You see September, some date, I think, I don't know. Okay, September 5th, correct. 8 o'clock, 8:32, I have created one file. Now what Edukondal will do, he will open the file. Sorry, I am just using GBeam now. That's why I'm Apurva, right? He will insert some name, Sai. Now I inserted that one. Just click here, scroll down, come to the end. I will show the shortcuts later. Now Sai is watching TV. Okay. Now he added something data. Again, if he close this file, no use. This file has to save. Then again, escape colon WQ. I saved the file. Now I will do the timestamp ls minus lrt. So when the file is created, 10, sorry, 8:32. Now when the new file which we edited is 8:34. 2 minutes back, something was edited. The timestamp will change. Till this point, you understand, right? Only the commands will end is a very simple thing. ls minus ls and its switches, pwd, how to create a directory, what this cd does, and how to create a file. So can someone, okay, I will ask today. Okay. Sham, can you say how I created a file, Apurva? Sham, it's okay. You open up. I didn't spoke with you till simply you texted me. Now you had to unmute and see. So how I created a file? You are there, Sham? Maybe you are on mute. Sham, you just talk with me. How I created a file? I have created one file, Apurva. How I created? You just talk to me, Sham. I want to listen your voice. You don't want to talk with me? No. Sham, you just talk me. Is something issue? Your throat infection, cough, cold, something else? Why you are not talking to me? You got angry on me? You had to say something today. Then you don't want to talk with me? Okay. Then now who will say? Sai Ramakrishna will say how I created the file Apurva. Sai, please explain.
And you just use make directory.
No.
Make
Actually,
directory.
make directory, it will create a directory. But I have created a file, right? So with what command I have created a
Apurva, ma'am. VIM.
correct Vim. You can call it as Vim. Generally, we use GVim, but GVim is not working because since it is an older version, it's not working. It's not taking GVim. Just call it as Vim with the Vim. Now I have executed many commands. I don't know what executed. Then I will go for history. I don't know whether history will. You're seeing right? History is working, right? So I created one file Apurva with the command Vim. Okay, and then this Edukundalu edited this file. Then that's why he to open a file, to create a file, we use the same command. Now I have created a file. Who will see? Ali, I have created a file. Now that file is a new file. So if I want to save that file, what I have to do?
Not got your question.
Ali, now I created a file called Krishna. Okay, Krishna underscore Y have created a file. Now I have written some data in that. Now I want to save this file. Which command I have to use? Okay, Ali. Okay, just one more file. Now I'm going to create a file gvim Sai. Okay, this is an empty file. Sorry, gvim will not work here. Sorry,
To
I don't know.
save shift semicolon WQ after enter it will be saved, ma'am.
Correct. Right. Actually, I don't know how to do exit also here. Now, ls, I had to go into Krishna. I had to go under which directory? I had to go under Krishna directory. And inside Krishna, I have created one more directory, Ali. Right? Now, I have created a file. Sorry, again, I'm just doing Vim. I use multiple times now. Vim Sai. Right now I said some matter. I'm just doing insert mode, nothing but it will text. If I do insert, it will not. I'm just entering the buttons, it is not working. Now I want to save the file escape colon wq. Right, already file is saved. Now you want to open a file, nothing but vim sai. Okay, now you want to the close the file. Then what you do, simple escape q, sorry, escape colon q. You understand these points, right? Today, is it fine, or should I go for something? Okay, just I will explain one more command. Now I don't want to do something under Ali. Now I want to do some files under Krishna. What I have to do? So my current directory, present working directory is Krishna Ali. Okay, Krishna and Ali. Now I want to do something under only Krishna. Then what I have to do, right? CD. Your current directory should go one step back. CD dot colon enter. Now you just do PWD. What is now the now? Now we are under Krishna. You understand? CD dot slash will go one directory backward. Your current directory is Ali. You are going your current directory, from your current directory you are going one step back. Now I don't want I don't want to go one more step. I want to go one more step, then CD dot. Now it moved to it moved to some mobile. Now if I want to go CD Krishna tab Ali, enter. Right, instead of if you want to go 2 steps directly, something present in mobi x term, then what you do, right, instead of going multiple one time cd and one time, you can do like this. If I want to go 2 steps back, my current directory is ali. Current directory or present directory is here, it is interchangeable now. Now present directory is ali. Now I want to go to x term. So how many directories are there? One ali, one krishna. Then I will do enter. pwd. You understand this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it fine today, or shall I go for one more command? No problem, tell me. It's okay, right? You will practice this one?
Enough, ma'am.
Yeah, sure, no problem, because many things are to learn. These are basic things, but you should not forget this, because if you don't know these basic things, that will create a problem. Okay, you just practice this one. What is a directory? What is a file? How to go inside a file? How to open a file? How to go inside a directory? And what this ls do, what cd, just remember current directory. If someone says you go in your current directory, nothing but, so where you are going to work, that is called current directory. If he says go 2 steps back, you have to do cd dot dot cd dot dot, instead of opening something and typing like that, you should not do. And if I say there are multiple files. If you know the file name Apurva, then just go gbim a tab. If you the name it now, let me only one command I will explain. Now I'm just creating Apple. No, I'm going to Krishna directory now, and I'm going for Ali directory. Just a tab. Now I'm just going to create a direct file called Vim. Vim is a command. Apple. Okay, I just apple nothing, just escape insert nothing, but you can insert the apple is a fruit. Okay, now enter. Now I want to save, escape, wq is a enter. Now save. Now I want to open some file which starts with a. I'm just given a and tab. If you see a and tab, it two letters are common, Apurva ap and apple, then tab. See, it's you're showing, right. You're seeing, right, Apurva and Apple. Two commands are there. Then, if you want to go for Apple, press P and tab. If you want to go for Apurva, give O tab. You're understanding, right? These are keywords. So if you have multiple files, if you want to go for specific file with some common name, then you have to give tab. You understand till this point?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Just I'm stopping my screen. Okay. Just let me know if you have any doubts. This what you do, right? I already informed to Saira, tomorrow there is no class. Actually, I have Saturday there is a Ganapati Puja, right? I have some uh, things to do at home. Okay. Tomorrow mostly no class. Tomorrow what you will do, right? You just go for this logic gates and this CMOS related topics. You know this, only you have to know mouse transistor function and latch up and yesterday's PVT class. Other things you just read when you get a time, read. And I think Saira also shared you digital electronic PDF. You just try to go whenever you get a time. Don't waste time, because it's now I'm just saying that it's a very important to you. Try to learn at least few things tomorrow, and when you get a time, whatever I said now, Mobi XTEM, you download, or sorry, you download from Google, and you try to execute the command. If you set a Linux command or Unix commands, you will see number of commands also. But only thing is that you have to work. If I say, I can say you will, A for star, A for apple, B for ball. How you know these things? You practiced that one from whenever from your kid, you practiced that one. So that's why you remember till there. The same way you have to remember these commands. This class is really, really important for you. Okay, so you have to remember these commands to work your I mean, to work all this file structure and in your physical design. When you get a tool, some if I say open that file, you don't know how to open the file. That leads to some different issues. That's why you have to know how to open a file, how to close a file, how to get a file, how to save a file, what is a directory, what is a file system. These things I explained. Only some basic command I explained is clear. One is the history. History, nothing but what all commands you executed previously till you enter the history command. Okay. And clear will clean your the terminal. It like a new terminal. It looks like a new terminal. Okay. Anything, any way you step, you from now onwards you have to ask more. Okay. Yeah, just if you have any doubts, let me know. If not, we'll wind up further day. Even Saturday, Sunday, you have 3 days time. You just try to understand that. If you're stuck somewhere, there is a WhatsApp group. Ping me. I will whenever I see the message, I will give the response.